So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. I trust everything went well. You have wax in your ears? I said no one dies. We're not assassins. Well, guess what? Now you've inherited their debt. Don't come back to me until you have every last coin.
Listener.
With all due respect, listener, you broke what few rules we seem to have. Nazir insists you talk to him and work this issue out.
You may be listener and head of the sanctuary, but your recent behavior sets a bad example. I must insist you pay a fine of 300 gold. I understand, listener. And I hope you understand that until the fine is paid, I must insist you refrain from all Dark Brotherhood business. Excellent. Now we can get back to business. I think it's best we just forget this ever happened and move on, Things proceeding well?
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down. Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade, I find it hard to believe your intentions are noble. Mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter? Safe? You call bringing her here safe? Has she explained nothing to you?
What a curious city. It's so... open.
Like a giant.
A winter's morning.
This place makes me a little uneasy. These people seem nervous, which makes me nervous. I had expected Ysgramor's city to be bigger. They used to call Windhelm the City of Kings. In my books, anyway. From the castle, you used to just be able to see Solitude over the mountains. It's exactly what I'd imagined. I'd read stories about the Solitude windmill, but I didn't expect it to be that big.
That armor. Are you one of the Emperor's protectors? Can't say I envy that job.
And once more I prove Commander Morrow the fool. I told him, you can't stop the Dark Brotherhood. Never could. Come now, don't be shy. You haven't come this far just to stand there gawking. Come now.
Armor forgotten. If you're interested, traveler.
That armor. Are you one of the Emperor's protectors? Not very good at your job, are you? Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Breeze home. You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested. You're the one lives in Breeze home, right? Fine place. Almost bought it myself. Proudspire Manor. Now there's a fine home. Up for sale too. If you're interested, talk to the steward in the keep.
You own Proudspire Manor, huh? Beautiful house, at least from the outside. Don't think you'll get special treatment just because you have a house in the city.
If you're looking to settle in Riften, there's a house for sale. Honeyside. See the steward in the keep if you want it.
Smart thing you did buying Honeyside. Nice place, and why pay for an inn? Ah, Vlindrel Hall's a fine home, if you can afford it. The steward in the keep can tell you more.
So you bought Vlindrel Hall, eh? Wish I could afford a house that nice.
Orcish armor. Had me a set of that once. Ugly and strong, like those that forged it.
That's good armor you've got there, friend. Iron, solid, and true. Huh. You wear that armor well. Iron may be simple, but it'll stop enough to keep you in the fight.
Some advice, friend. That armor won't offer much protection in a real fight.
You wear the armor of a mercenary. Now that's the life.
You wear the armor of a brigand. Best not cause any trouble on my watch.
Ah, that armor stinks of death. You've been grave robbing?
Fancy the leather armor, huh? Something to be said for going light.
Fine armor you've got there. Dwarven make. Am I right?
Aye, now that's some fine armor. Good old-fashioned steel. That armor, it's like nothing I've ever seen. Like forged midnight.
Is your armor made of dragon scales? By the gods, what wouldn't I do for a set of that?
You wear the garb of a true Nord. I salute you. That armor, are you one of the Emperor's protectors? Can't say I envy you that job.
Is your armor made of dragon bones? By the gods, what wouldn't I do for a set of that?
Ah, steel plate. Now that's a solid choice of armor.
Ebony armor. By Izmir. It is a wondrous sight.
I know thieves' guild armor when I see it. You're not fooling anyone.